The champagnes from the house of Devavry in Champillon near Épernay set out to conquer the cuisine of House 17. It's in the cosy ambience of this young private club in the heart of Luxembourg that one can taste at will all the vintages of the reputed champagne house. From the salons to the cuisine of this modern and relaxed business club, it was only a small step, and Devavry Champagne were incorporated into the bold cuisine of David Caponi. On the menu of this young chef of Italian and Luxembourg origins, a surprising recipe: grilled octopus on buttered truffle sweet potato with a pea sauce. Three steps are necessary for this recipe of the finest Luxembourg gastronomy: cooking the octopus, preparing the buttered sweet potato, and finally the vibrant green pea sauce. We begin with cooking the octopus. Here are the ingredients the chef has chosen. For 4 people, you need a whole octopus, an onion, bay leaves, cloves, 100 ml of olive oil, 100 ml of champagne, and salt and pepper.
We take the octopus and put it in a pot. We add onion. We add the cloves and bay leaves. The octopus will take an hour to cook to perfection. After an hour, the octopus is cooked, and we can take it out. So now we take the octopus and cut its tentacles.
Here we have a Devavry 2010 vintage. It has a fruity and slightly biscuity bouquet between softness and freshness that we love for aperitifs, but that blends beautifully with all kinds of shellfish or fish broths.
So we now take the champagne and douse the octopus. And then we season it with salt and pepper.
For the grapes, this champagne is made of 70% Chardonnay, 20% Pinot Meunier, and 10% Pinot Noir.
For half an hour to an hour, the octopus will marinate and absorb the flavors of the champagne.
After cooking the octopus, set it aside before grilling it and before preparing the pea sauce, and continue with the buttered sweet potatoes. To make this dish, you need 600 grams of sweet potato, 20 grams of truffles, 100 grams of butter, and salt and pepper.
We start by peeling the sweet potato. We are going to cut them into pieces so they cook faster. So we take the potatoes and cut them into pieces. Put them in boiling water for at least 15 minutes. After we have drained the potatoes, we'll mash them. This turns into a puree, but we call it buttered sweet potato because we will put butter in it. And we'll mix and season with salt and pepper. To finish, we're going to grate the truffle. After, we'll simply mince it. And we'll add this to our mix. Then we'll mix it all together. Now our buttered sweet potatoes are done.
And for the final step of our cooking marathon, the pea sauce. To make this sauce, we need 800 grams of fresh peas, 100 milliliter of chicken stock prepared in advance, 100 milliliter of champagne, and salt and pepper.
After blanching the peas, we put them in a mixer. We add champagne, more or less a small glass.
This champagne being used is a Brut Grand Cru. Its salty side at the finish is perfect with this sauce that accompanies fish or shellfish.
Then we season with salt and pepper.
The grape variety is 100% Pinot Noir, so a champagne with red fruit flavors, blackcurrant buds and kirsch cherry.
Now we'll let it mix for 4 to 5 minutes. Then we'll add the chicken stock into our sauce.
100 ml.
And let it mix for another 2 to 3 minutes. Then we take our sauce and pass it through the sieve.
On doit le passer au tamis.
Then we put it in a saucepan to create a reduction.
All that is left for our chef is to cut and grill the octopus after cooking it in broth marinated in champagne.
We remove these little parts of the tentacles and grill it.
On va prendre le poulpe pour le griller.
More or less 5 minutes each side, like this, until it's good and cooked. The octopus must be well done.
And now to dress the plates.
To dress the plate, we're going to put the buttered sweet potatoes in a mold. Then we place the sliced octopus on top. Then we lay out the octopus on the buttered sweet potatoes. And add the pea sauce.
A couple of flowers and it's perfect.
And here is the octopus on the buttered truffle, sweet potato and pea sauce.
If this culinary experience interests you, don't hesitate to try this at home by delicately following this recipe step by step. And for those who don't know their way around a spoon, not to worry. They can try this octopus on buttered truffle, sweet potato and its pea sauce at the House 17 restaurant. Note, you'll only have access if you're a member of this private club or invited by a member to enjoy a glass of Devavry champagne, of course.